Yo, 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 this is Jimmy G23 here, and welcome to my fourth top 100 FIFA player predictions. I'm going over 40 through 21 today. Go ahead, let me know what you guys think about this video. Give me likes or thumbs ups or thumbs downs on the video. I'm always excited to be here, of course. I'm always excited to do this for you guys. Like I mentioned in the past 3 videos, I got plenty more coming to you guys. So I'm hope you guys are just as excited as I am, and I appreciate what you guys are doing as you guys are viewing these videos. I'm going to go ahead and dive into this one really quick. I don't have any new announcements for you guys. Just please note that these are only predictions and they're not actual ratings. I would like to thank Footbin and Criminal FIFA for creating this and allowing me this opportunity to use the card designs. On top of that, just to reiterate, as I've mentioned in the past 3 videos, I use 4 data points. I use the winner upgrades as a baseline, and then I go ahead and use the who scored analytics of the predictions that they came out on Foothead. On top of that, I use online seasons, which is outside of FIFA Ultimate Team. It's where you find pro clubs. It's the other mode where you play as a club. And then just my personal opinion. One of the reasons why I'm doing this is because I think I have a personal opinion to this, and I also don't want to give it too much weight. So all of these have a fair weight of a fourth or 25%, which I think is very fair. But yeah, let's go ahead and start moving into player number 40, which is Boateng. Number 8, he rated 87 is what my overall ranking is for him. Boateng, winner upgrade is an 88, so he didn't get upgraded nor downgraded. Who scored is going to keep him at an 88. I personally think, and what online seasons have him, is at an 87. I think an 87 is really well deserved for this card. He didn't play too well for Germany, but he also didn't play. I mean, he played well for Bayern Munich, but I think there needs to be a lot more from him in Bayern Munich, and I think he might be getting to that age, was he 30, 31, where he'll probably start getting that rating decreases. But on top of that, let's go to number 39, which is Handanovic. So Handanovic had a great season last season with Inter. He had a few Team of the Weeks. He was making amazing saves. Who scored has him at an 87. Online seasons is at 88. And so he's saying, so my personal opinion, and who scored does give him a 1 rating decrease. Looking back at it, I forget one of the reasons why I did have it. But overall, though, even with that said, I did round up to give him that 88 rated card, which honestly I think is really well deserved, and just another weapon in Inter's. We'll be surprised. I think Inter is going to come out and surprise a lot of people. I don't know if they did. I believe they did qualify for the Champions League. So I'm excited to see them and see what their team is able to bring. They have a lot of great rated players and a lot of just great players in general. So I'm excited for Inter. I believe he's the last high rated player that we have on here at 88. Number 38. Let's go. It's Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva, I personally think, is an 87. Online seasons has him as an 87 as well. He's amazing. He's like I mentioned before about other tanks. He's a general. He's the one that's commanding the tanks for PSG in the back line. He is getting to that age though where we'll probably start seeing some minor rating decreases. At an 87. Who scored still has him as an 88, but an overall rating as an 87.5. So just to be fair, I did rate him up as an 88 because I could see him stay there, but I could also see as a rating decrease, but I gave it in favor of the higher rated card to Thiago Silva. I mean, it's Thiago Silva. What else what else do you want me to say? Number 88, Bonucci. Hey. Online season's actually a really huge surprise. They have him at an 80, at 86. I'm not sure exactly why. But when upgraded, he didn't get upgraded. Who scored is keeping him at 88. I believe he should stay at an 88. He's going to be awesome for Juventus this season, and I think Juventus is going to have. They may They're obviously probably the favorites to win the Champions League. They're the favorites to win the Serie A league, and so I think they're definitely going to need it. Just because they don't have that strong goalkeeper as they used to, Buffon, and so I definitely think their back line is really what they're going to need support in and be able to help out the goalkeeper. So essentially, I'm seeing Juventus as a Manchester City, where they really needed a strong back line to help out Ederson, and I think Juventus is going to have a strong back line to help out their current goalkeeper. Number 36 is Rakitic. And I think, man, I personally think just watching him play for Barcelona and watching him in the World Cup, I think an 89 rated is well deserved for this card, which I think I'm definitely a little bit more on the extreme side. Who scored gives him an 88. Online seasons he's currently at an 86. My personal opinion is an 89. So I did rate this card up to an 88. I definitely think he's well deserved for an 89. I think his pace needs to go up. His defense also needs to go up. I believe he played a center defensive mid for Croatia, or a center mid. But overall, this is going to be, if any of those stats do get raised, it's going to be a strong meta card that we'll definitely see in FIFA 19. Number 35 is Buffon. I personally think so. This is interesting. There's a lot of data points everywhere. Who scored is actually giving him a 3 rating decrease. Just because, what is he, 41 now? But he's still making saves. I mean, he made an amazing save for PSG, I think, last week. And it was just, his reaction time was still amazing for a 41-year-old. My personal opinion is that he will get a 2 rating increase just because of that age discrimination. But online season still has him at an 89, and so with the overall rating of an 87.75. So definitely rounding that up to 88. I don't know if they have a rule for anyone over the age of 35 or 40 in that case. But it'd be interesting if Buffon was one's to watch card, which I doubt. But that'd be fun. I would buy the card. I would definitely buy the card. But with the PSG, there's a strong link with Thiago Silva. So now you'll probably see this card being utilized because a lot of people didn't use Thiago Silva because they didn't have a strong goalkeeper. And so now they may be able to use him. Number 34 is Insignia, or Insigni, not Insignia, Insigni. He also got a rating increase. I believe he went from an 85 to an 87 in the winter upgrade. Who scored is giving him another 2 rating increase to an 89. Online seasons, he's staying at an 87, and then my personal opinion, I definitely think he's deserved for a 1 rating increase. I mean, he scored some tremendous goals last season. He was one of their weapons for Napoli to be scoring goals and providing those assists to Dries Mertens. And so an 87.75 is his overall rating, but of course rounding that up to my personal opinion, which is an 88, which I definitely think we'll see in FIFA 19. I'd be surprised if he doesn't get a rating increase, to be honest. So number 33 is Jordi Alba. Look at that. I'm definitely going to be giving him a 1 rating increase just because I like him. He's fast. He's the way he gets in the box, I believe, deserves a 1 rating increase. He made some amazing goals, some volleys as well for Barcelona and Spain. Who scored does give him a 2 rating increase. I give him a 1 rating increase to an 88. I don't think we have a current left back that is at 89. But I definitely hopefully FIFA will give or EA will give the proper ratings to the right people. And I think 88 is well deserved for Jordi Alba, and I'm excited to see him play this season. Hoping he scores more goals, to be honest. And his team of the season card was just OP too. Number 32, look at that, Dries Mertens, 88 rated. I personally think he should be an 89 rated. I think he was underrated last FIFA. I think he's hopefully he's going to get his proper rating this FIFA. Winter upgrades 87. I think he did get a 1 or 2 rating increase in the winter upgrade. Who scored has him at an 88. Online seasons, he's staying at an 87, and I do give him a 2 rating increase to an 89. I think Dries Mertens scored way too many phenomenal goals. He scored against I believe he scored against Lazio not too long ago, um, or last week or the week before. 88 rated is much deserved. This card needs to get at least a 1 rating increase and boosting his shooting ability. His shooting's insane, and so and his volley that he had against in for Belgium, that was amazing, and it was critical. So I'm hoping Mertens is able to get at least a 1 rating increase, and I'm just excited for FIFA 19 because there's just going to be so many high rated cards that it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun, and we're able to really utilize a lot of these high rated players. And I think it'll also spread the transfer market quite a bit. So, like I said, I'm excited. 32. Now let's move on to number 31, which is Lloris, who recently, this is how new this video would be. He recently just got in trouble. But I think he'll own up to it. Definitely think he'll own up to it. I mean, we don't know how serious the thing is. But overall rating 88, 88, 88, 88, 88. And, I wouldn't be surprised if he did get an 89 rated just because of just the amount of saves he made for France. He definitely won France a lot of games because of his saves, especially against Belgium. He had way too many saves. It was literally thinking to myself against when Belgium was playing France, it's one of those games where De Gea is hot, or Begovic for that instance is hot, and he is just saving every single thing, and that was Lloris. It was replaying a game in FIFA 18, and that's how he was. So I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a 1 rating increase, but maybe not after what happened this past couple of days. So we'll see. But like I said, but you better stay at an 88 because it's very, very well deserved. Number 29 is Oblak. So we're going to get a lot of high-rated goalkeepers. I definitely believe we're going to get some. Online seasons, he's actually currently rated at an 89. Other than that, he's rated at an 88. I think he had a great season. I'm hoping he's going to have an amazing season for Atletico Madrid. They're definitely going to need him if they want to win La Liga. But online season has him at an 89 currently, so I wouldn't be surprised if he does get that 1 rating increase to an 89. But yeah, I think Oblak would be an amazing. I'm trying to think. No one uses Godin, so this card isn't going to be really a usable card. It would definitely be more of an SBC cards for any of the prime icons. Number 29 is Thiago. 88 rated overall online seasons. I definitely think he'll get a 1 rating increase. I mean, this dude's an animal. I think his pace and his shooting needs to go up. Overall rated 88.25 online seasons, and who scored are keeping him at an 88. But we'll go ahead and let's see what he's able to do for Bayern Munich. I know he had a huge rating increase from FIFA 17 to FIFA 18, FIFA 18. So we'll see if they do increase his card again or maybe not. But I'm excited to see him. I'm excited to see him play for Bayern Munich. This is definitely a guy you want to keep an eye on, especially when they're playing games. I mean, it's fun watching Bayern Munich. It's sad though that the Bundesliga really doesn't have another team there other than Borussia Dortmund that's competitive. All right, so let's move on to number 28. So Godin, I mean, dude, just another animal that the stats on his card doesn't reflect on how good he really is. Online seasons currently has him at an 89, which I think, looking back at it, I definitely think Godin definitely deserves an 89. I think he's right there, right under Ramos. I definitely think he's right under Ramos. I think his physicality needs to be higher to at least an 82, 83. His pace 65, maybe increase it to a 67, 68. But he played amazing for Uruguay in the World Cup, and he's the man, the captain for Atletico Madrid, especially in the back line. So an overall rating of 88.25, coming in at number 28. Number 27, we have Sanchez. Look at that. Sanchez has data points skewed all over. He was an 89 rated card. He didn't get a winner. He didn't get upgraded in February. But however, on Who Scored, they're actually giving him a 1 rating increase to a 90. Online seasons currently has him at 88. And to be honest, I like Sanchez a lot. I do like him in FIFA 18 just because of his work rate. He's an animal and he gets these tackles that I'm surprised his 40 defense does. Um, but an overall rating of an 87. I personally thought it was give him a 2 rating decrease just the way he played. And so he does get an overall rating of an 88.5. And that's why I didn't round up to an 89 because I just don't think Sanchez is quite there to really sustain. I think he needs to get that one rated downgrade. But I'm excited to see him play. Hopefully he improves. Hopefully he gets the season he deserves. I definitely think he deserves a really great season with Manchester United. But I don't know if he's going to get that if Marino continues to park the bus after one goal. I think this guy has too high of a work rate to just sit back and just take shots. So we'll see. We'll see what they do. Number 26, y'all. Number 26, I have Eriksen. Eriksen, the captain for Denmark, the maestro for Spurs. Who scored gives him that 1 rating increase. I give him a personal 1 rating increase. Online seasons, keeping him at 88. Overall rating of an 88.5. So I do give him that bump to an 89. I'm excited to see Eriksen play again. He had a phenomenal season last season, coming up with big plays, big assists, big goals as well too. You know, feeding Harry Kane multiple times. I'm excited to see the duo play with each other again. It's fun. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm just really excited for everything. I know I'm saying that a lot, but I really am. And so I definitely think Eriksen does deserve, just because of the season he had last season and season before, a 1 rating increase to an 89. So number 25 is Conte, coming in the top 25. I definitely think Conte is going to get a 1 rating increase just because this dude is, I don't know if he's a tank because he's not very big, but you could definitely say he's a tank, I guess. I'm trying to think of something else, but who scored has him 89. I personally think he's going to get an 89. Overall rating of an 88.5. This is just one of the only 3 Chelsea players I think deserve a rating increase. Him, Azpilicueta, and then one more that will be coming up soon enough, which I'm sure you guys know. But I'm hoping that, you know, with his rating increase, his stats will reflect his rating. He was an 88 and an 82 pace, 82 defense, 84 physical. I just don't think really reflected his 88 card. Definitely, if his defense was at 86 or 87, I could see that. I definitely think they need to improve that. I mean, if they keep his pace the same as an 82, that's more than fine. But I mean, this is the Messi stopper, so definitely need to get him up to an 89 and definitely raise some of his stats, specifically with the defense. Physicality can stay the same just because he's relatively short, 5'9", 5'8", I believe. But his passing is great, and honestly, probably increase his shooting. He just had that volley an amazing volley not too long ago. So increase that 66 shooting to a 70. But I do, like I said before, I'm a Chelsea fan, and so I'm definitely going to give him the benefit of the doubt and raise his round up to an 89. Let's go ahead. Number 24 is Pogba, another French player. Pogba definitely deserves it. Well, I don't know about last season. I do give him that 89 solely based off of his World Cup performance. I don't know about last season. A lot of up and down. It was a roller coaster season for him, but he did perform quite a bit, being able to get 1 or 2 Team of the Weeks, or 3. But online seasons currently has him at 88. Who scored is also giving him a 1 rating increase. I'm excited to see him play a little bit more defense to get that defense stat up to at least a 72, 73. Everything else can stay. I think his dribbling and his defense need to be boosted just for the way they perform and the way we know he is able to perform on a constant basis. And so he does get an overall rating of an 88.5, but definitely need to boost that up, but definitely round it up to that 89 card because, I mean, it's Pogba is well deserved 5-star, 5-star. And his long shots are amazing. If you don't use them for long shots, I don't know what you're using them for. Number 23, Edison Cavani. Edison Cavani, he just broke last season. He broke the world record for the most goals scored at PSG, and the one that previously held that was Ibrahimovic. Who scored is actually giving him a 2 rating increase to a 90. I think he deserves that 1 rating increase to an 89. He had that amazing header in the World Cup. Online Seasons currently has him at 88, but Edison Cavani I think is one of the many PSG players that deserves a 1 rating increase. Minimum, at least. I'd be surprised if he did stay at an 88 just because of the amount of goals he scored last season, and just the way he plays. I think his pace also needs to be moved to about an 80, 81, 82 definitely. So number 22, y'all, is Gareth Bell. I don't want to say Christian Bell all the time, but it's Gareth Bell. Online Season has him at 88. I think there's been reports and confirms that he is an 88 rated. I personally think he should stay at an 89. Just because I think the season that he had wasn't necessarily his fault. He just didn't have. I don't think he had a really great relationship with the manager, Zidane. I think that's how you pronounce it. I might say Zidane. One way or the other, I don't think it's necessarily his fault. I mean, it shows how great he is when he scored that bicycle kick for Real Madrid. So I'm expecting a very, very, very big year from him this season, and I hope he performs getting assists, shooting, and really, I think for this card, the stats really reflect his gameplay and really his. I'm just excited to use him too for FIFA 19. I'll be using a lot of different cards, creating a lot of different videos on how players perform. But at 88.75 overall, yeah, of course, round that up to an 89. The data show that he needs to stay at an 89, so I definitely think he shouldn't get that 88 rating decrease. And if he does, and I believe there are confirmed reports that he is an 88, I would be, and I currently am a little disappointed. But number 21, guys, number 21, it goes to Courtois, the guy who broke my heart. The transfer from Chelsea going to Real Madrid. He didn't really break my heart. I mean, I don't play him. This is his chance to play for either the top club or one of the best clubs. The top two clubs in the world. I don't blame him. It's an opportunity. It's a one chance in a lifetime to play Real Madrid, to make your mark in history. Really, overall 89s all around. I don't think he deserves a 1 rating increase just because of the season he had at Chelsea. But he did have a great World Cup campaign, made amazing saves. Just the goal against France was a rough one. But I'm excited to see him play. I'm definitely excited to see him play for Real Madrid. So we'll see how he does, and I just want him to stop kissing the little flag or the little emblem. But that's it, y'all. That's my 40 through 21 that I had for you guys. Go ahead, like I said before in the beginning of the video and the previous videos, give me a thumbs up if you guys like it. Give me a thumbs down if you guys don't like it. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments below. I'm excited. I got plenty and more coming for you guys. Keep a lookout for the top 20 through 10. So I'll do 20 through 10 and then 10 through 1 in the next couple of videos. So let me know what you guys think. But I'm out, y'all. Later. I'm done.